Let's talk about money. You don't know your numbers. Holy fucking Christ. I hope you're religious, because you should be praying. Have you lost your fucking mind? How the fuck are you running a business? So you're not managing money. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not business. What were you spending your money on? I need you to start exercising fucking severe and extreme fucking emotional control around money.
On this episode of The Hustle with Justin Harrison.
You're running a business here. I think you're being taken advantage of. You have to take care of the machine that cures everyone. What is your current biggest challenge financially? I know you think you're in the business of healing, but you're in the business of money. That's not running a business. Just how quickly look at the numbers.
Yeah.
I can see the problem. Today we're in Pretoria to meet an incredible entrepreneur who's built a truly dynamic business, truly unique business that is helping people. It's part of a health system that is really looking at things from a very alternative perspective, and she is ready to grow her business. After a very long time of building up this business, gaining knowledge, she's ready to take this business to the next level. So let's jump in and see how we can help.
Good morning, my name is Karina Spruit and I would like to introduce you to my clinic and also my team. My business name is PH Healing Centers and we're located in Pretoria East. When you visit our clinic, we do an in-depth patient analysis with 3 diagnostic tools, and we use frequencies, which is a scan, and there you can actually see the functions of the body. And then we have the quantum analysis, which measures all your nutrition levels. And then I also do live blood analysis. So we take a small drop of blood and then we analyze the quality of blood and also the nutritional deficiencies. So after that, we will give you a personalized eating plan, detox plan, nutritional plan, which includes holistic supplementation, and then also a treatment plan that includes intravenous therapies. I just also want to say a massive thank you to Justin and to the team for this a great opportunity. I'm really looking forward to today.
Okay, so tell me about the treatments that you've got here. You said ozone therapy.
Yeah.
You got the intravenous stuff.
Yeah,
Is that like vitamin drips?
Yes, and also we do more specialized drips.
Okay.
That is anti-aging.
Okay.
We use NAD.
Okay.
And then we're also busy training on hydrogen peroxide drips, which
Okay.
is for cancer.
Okay.
But the ozone that we do is intravenous.
Oh, really?
It's
Okay.
different
Okay.
to the capsules that you
Okay.
actually sit in. So it's very specialized.
And obviously you got a registered nurse on site.
I do have a registered nurse on
Okay.
site. Yes.
Okay. And in terms of the diagnostics, you do most of that, right?
I do. Yeah, I'm the only one doing
Okay,
that.
so let's take a walk through to your office, because all the equipment's in your office, right?
Yes, that's right.
So typically a patient would come through, they'd come and sit with you for a diagnosis.
Yes,
And then from there you'll decide what kind of treatment you're going to give them.
absolutely.
Okay. For the average person coming in for a diagnosis, like where's the starting point? Are you going to ask some health questions, or are you going to go straight to taking blood work?
Okay, now obviously, so at reception we've got a questionnaire that helps to sort out most of the issues.
Okay.
And then when they come in, I will obviously look at that and start to interview the patient.
Okay.
I need background
Yeah.
to know obviously what's going on.
Yeah.
And then from there we start doing the tests.
Okay.
And you can put that, then I put that puzzle together.
Okay.
And then from there we give a eating plan, which is personalized. I also do a detox. We always detox.
Yeah.
We have different organs that we do detox per month. And then we also give them then the personalized nutritional plan.
So what has been the single biggest challenge for you?
It's to do this on my own as a single mother.
Okay.
Okay, so when you come into my office for a consultation,
Yeah.
we've already done all the vitals.
Okay.
Includes blood pressure, sugar, pH levels, oxygen levels. Then we do a scan. I'm just going to...
Are you measuring oxygen of blood levels as well, or out of blood tests, or actually is there another way you're measuring
Yes,
it?
we just do it through an oximeter.
Okay, oxygen. Okay.
It fits on your finger.
Okay, got it.
But then we also will pick it up with the scans. So then the scans work with frequencies.
Right.
So this is light frequencies,
Okay.
and that will basically enter your body and read all the frequencies that comes off your body.
Okay.
And then we will be able to detect all functions in the body.
Interesting.
Yeah. So that will go on for about 10 minutes.
How long have you had this piece of equipment?
Sure. About 10 years.
Okay.
and we upgrade it every second year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it common in the country or not?
Yeah, there's other machines like Hunter scans.
Okay.
And then that's very similar, but it's based on frequencies, reading frequencies.
Okay.
So it's quite common these days for alternative health therapists to have this.
So can you read when somebody's got bad energy?
Yes, you'll be able to pick it up. But I don't always go into that.
Okay.
Some people are not open to that yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll be able to see if you're developing disease before you even feel the symptoms in the body.
Okay.
So that's quite amazing. So what we're trying to also do is to prevent disease.
Well, I mean, that's the key, right? Because,
Yes.
I mean, the whole medical profession is actually reactionary.
Absolutely. So that's what I try not to do.
Get ahead of the problem.
Yeah, and not to treat some symptoms.
Hopefully you're doing the same thing in your business.
Yeah, that's okay. That's
Or
enough.
is this a case
I try.
of the mechanic always drives a broken car?
No. I think I've got not all my shit together,
Okay.
but I've got definitely some of my shit together.
Okay.
Right.
And so obviously this is like mostly preventive, but how many people are coming in here because they're sick? Or how many people are coming in here because they actually want to prevent disease? Like what's the split ratio?
85% sick people, and there's only about 15%
Human
doing
beings
it.
are amazing, right?
Yeah.
People only come talk to me when they're in financial shit.
Exactly. Yeah, but it's going to change, I'm sure.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, so that will take about 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then the live blood analysis. So this is a sample of what we do.
Right.
We basically just do a finger prick.
Yeah.
When we do that, I check also the sugar levels.
Right.
Also, I test the blood group.
Yeah.
Just here, right, and I can get the results immediately. And then I'll go through a sample to check for any basically disease developing,
Yeah.
but also current state of the blood. And as we know, blood is life, and blood actually flows everywhere. So if that's not healthy, you can imagine what's going to happen. So yeah, again, also preventative, so I can see things before you actually feel the symptoms.
Okay.
So that will take about 5 minutes. I don't spend a lot of time on that.
Right.
And then we have the quantum analysis, which is it actually covers all the systems in the body. I do also look at function, but also I can see all your nutrition.
Okay.
That includes vitamins, minerals, enzymes, hormones, basically all of those.
Okay.
And then I combine all of the results and I would give you a personalized program.
Okay, so now the other question I have, so these are your two main diagnostic tools, right?
Yeah, three diagnostic tools.
Okay.
Yes.
How many treatments have you got beyond the diagnostics?
Okay, so our treatments, we have intravenous ozone, intravenous vitamins. We have, then I've treatment Rife therapy.
Okay.
And that's basically it.
Okay, so basically three
Core, treatments. That
treatments
we do.
aside from sending somebody off with an eating plan.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. The reason why I asked this question is, and I'm sure when we get Davy on the call later, he's going to give you a hard time about your website.
Okay.
There's not a lot of clarity
Yes.
in what you do.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense in your head, makes fuck all sense to anybody else.
Yeah. Okay.
So we need to figure out how to reword your messaging so it's more understandable and relatable to somebody outside of your head.
Yeah.
And this is a case of standing in the forest and only seeing the trees in front of you. It's what most business owners go through.
Okay. That's cool.
How long does the average consultation take here?
Okay, so a first consultation takes an hour.
Okay.
A follow-up of half an hour.
Half an hour, okay. And then for the treatments?
For the treatments, the ozone therapy depends on how many milliliters we infuse.
Okay.
The IV drips from about 40 minutes to an hour and a half, depending what we put in.
And how often do people come for those? Like, do you say you need one drip or is it several drips?
Yeah, so we do, it depends what type of drip you do. Some we do twice a month, some we do once a month.
Okay.
The ozone therapy is once a week.
Okay, got you. And how often do people come, like for ozone therapy? Like on average, is it 7 sessions, 10 sessions?
So we usually do 10 sessions so that we can get up to a certain level.
And then you go back and look at the markers
Of course, when they come in, I would...
And is that follow-up half an hour?
That's right.
Got you.
I follow up I do everything again just to compare.
So now I come in, I've got chronic disease, I've been consuming all the bad shit, you see all my bloods are wonky, you give me some treatments, presumably let's say it's 10 weeks, whatever, you do my half an hour, then what happens? Now I look great, you send me back into the world, what happens?
Yeah, that is a problem, so we actually tell people to maintain.
Okay, you use the word that is a problem.
Absolutely.
What's the problem?
The problem is people go back to their old habits. Not all of them, but that's why we do follow-up consultations every month, and then after a while every 3 months, and we stick to that.
Turnover, talk to me about that. What are we looking at monthly?
Okay, so I have the 2 income streams.
Okay, so the one?
So one is between 1,000.
So bad month?
About
good month?
Good month plus.
Okay.
And then the other income stream is between bad month, a good month.
Okay, so what is bringing that income? What is that? Consults?
Consultants, yeah. And then also my dispensary.
Okay,
yeah.
plus meds.
Meds, yeah.
Okay. On what is that?
So that is ozone and the intravenous therapies at the back.
Okay. Talk to me about your margin. What is your gross profit margin on this here on average? So I want you to split this for me. On your consult, what is your gross profit? And what is your gross profit on product?
Okay, I've got everything here, but I haven't got it in my... Yeah.
Hoekom nie?
Dit is hoekom ek jou nodig het.
You're running a business, yeah?
Yes.
After you're healing everybody, you must remember that if you don't heal yourself first, you can't heal anybody else.
Sure.
First rule of life saving.
Okay.
Breathe first, so you can save the other person.
Okay.
You have to take care of the machine that cures everyone.
Sure.
Okay, so what is your GP? What is your gross profit margin on product?
Okay, I've got it.
Dispensary.
Dispensary. I have to look at it here.
Okay, tell me. This is my favorite part of the session because everyone shits themselves at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. You're like, I just want to get my...
It's like you're back in school, eh?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Let's put this down for a second.
Okay, all right.
What is your top selling product?
My top selling product from the dispensary is mineral mix.
Okay, mineral mix. I heard you talking about it. Okay, what does that sell for?
That sells for 165.
What does it cost you to buy? Okay.
Yeah.
So, almost 300% margin.
Yeah, obviously not on all my products.
Okay. So is that one of the highest margins?
Yes.
What is your lowest margin?
About 30%.
Okay, 30%. So what would you say your average? Give me
about 70%.
70%. Okay, so you're working on a 70% gross margin on product.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take you out of the equation and I put a consultant there. Okay. What is your profit margin on the consult?
So that is about 75%.
Okay, so you're telling me that if you're charging 100 Rand an hour, as an example, 75 of that is profit.
On consultations.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How hard is it to find somebody to consult?
It's a bit hard. It's hard.
I would guess next to impossible.
Yeah. Because I have to train them what I do, and it's 27 years of knowledge.
Are you an A-type personality?
Yes.
Then you're really fucked.
I know.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so we're looking at, let's call it on a good month between the two, right? What are we netting after expenses?
It's so okay. I'm just thinking now of all the different months. You want the average. I'm at the moment with PH Healing. We are actually not
not making
profit.
Okay.
But it's also because we split the income streams.
Okay, but in your head, combine them. All the money that comes into this property.
Property, okay.
Okay. Or after you've paid all expenses. Excluding your income.
Yeah, okay.
How much money is left?
About...
Okay. That's before you draw.
No, that's after.
After.
Yeah.
Okay. So on an average year, how much profit is left?
So this is basically that's basically my
Okay, let's have a
profit.
look.
So
Have a
this
look.
is 2022. So that's why you'll see now that's a loss, because this is all pH healing stuff.
Okay, so you
That's
haven't
not
you haven't
include-
combined the two.
No, I haven't combined the two
Okay,
yet.
and then once you combine the two, you're in a profit.
Yes.
Okay. That's 2022.
So this is 2022. This is this year.
Up until from
Now up until, I think he did my books up until December.
okay, how accurate is this?
It's good. It's
Like-
accurate, yeah.
100% accurate.
Yeah.
Every expense is expensed and accounted for. Every income is accounted. There's no cash that's being done that's not in here. It's 100%.
It's 100% all.
Okay. pH healing is registered for tax and pays tax.
That's right, yes.
The other one?
No,
Not yet.
Not yet, no.
Okay, so how have you separated? Purely on bank accounts?
Yes, bank accounts, separate, yeah.
Okay.
I've lost 2 consultants.
Yeah.
One took the business, that she learned from me, and she opened her own business 10 minutes from me. The other consultant unfortunately passed away in February. So we were 3 consultants. Now I'm the only person consulting.
Now you can see just how quickly looking at the numbers,
Yeah,
I can see the problem.
yeah, okay.
Okay, so your numbers are very important. You need to work on average 35% gross margin in your head.
Yes,
Okay, so if you do 1 million, there's 350 in the kitty after all cost of sale. Okay, that means you can know that your expenses have to be under 350. Okay, so that's, you need to be on your gross margins, like aggressively.
okay,
And every product that's in that dispensary, you need to know what your gross margin is.
okay.
Every treatment you give, you need to know what your gross margin is. Because if you are to grow and expand this business, if you don't know your gross margins, you cannot expand. So I'm seeing that the single biggest contributor of income is sales stock, and I'm guessing sales stock would be product.
Products.
Does that include the drips, or is it only out of the dispensary?
Only out of the dispensary.
Okay. The consults are quite a bit less, and then ozone is obviously, how new is it?
I've had that going for about 3 years now.
Okay, so it's still new.
Really young.
Okay. Consultant remuneration, is that on, do you do a profit share? Do you do a share of the consult, or do you just pay them a salary?
I pay them salary.
Okay, so why is that under cost of sale then? Consult remuneration is under cost of sale. And if it's a salary, it should be an
Cost of
expense.
sale purchase.
Consultant
Okay.
remuneration.
I wonder if that is not. I think he separated my consultation separate to this. I wonder,
that- so
because
that-
the expense, I think it should be in here as well. I wonder why he did that.
Because that is not a cost of sale. If it's a salary that you're paying, is that salary or is it profit share?
That is. I wonder if that is not. I don't know.
Okay, you need to find out. So when you have a consultant sitting in a chair, how do you pay them? You sit
Salary.
straight.
Yeah, I used to do basic plus commission.
Okay.
But yeah, that's how I did it before.
Okay. So this is a question mark for me, right? Because that changes your gross margin completely. If you take out, I mean, there's and here, that changes your gross profit completely. Now suddenly you go from 35% to maybe 50% gross margin over here. Here you go to about 42%.
Okay, good.
But this here, we need to know what that is.
Okay, I'll find out.
Who does the books for you? Okay. And how well does he understand your business?
Very well.
Okay. Based on history.
Yes.
Or is he actually taking time to come here and
Oh
understand
yeah,
the
no,
business?
he's very involved.
Okay,
I see him once a month at least. We have.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So you got a good set of books. I don't see too much of an issue here. Tell me about subscriptions. What is that? It's an expense, subscriptions.
So there's basically our phones contracts
Okay.
are in there.
Got you.
Yeah, and
Cell phone.
cell phones,
Got you.
and then that type of thing is in there.
Okay, got you. Counseling fees are higher.
Yeah, that went up.
Counseling fees are astronomically high.
Okay.
That you need to have a discussion about. And my argument would be, you went from 35 to 51, and you don't have less turnover.
So what he did is
Yeah.
he included also the financial statements in a monthly. He separated that.
It's very expensive.
Okay.
It's very expensive. Like you're paying double what you should be paying.
Okay.
I think you're being taken advantage of.
Okay.
Okay. Very clean set of books. I'm impressed.
Okay.
I'm impressed. Can I see a bank statement, please? Most recent will do. Talk to me about your supplier terms on all your product. Are you paying cash for it before it comes in? Yeah.
About 60% of my suppliers is cash.
Okay.
And then I've got my biggest suppliers, I have a 30 to a 60 day
Terms.
terms, yeah.
Okay. And I'm presuming that when your customers come in here, they pay upfront.
Yeah, I don't have any customer accounts.
You don't have any bad debts.
No,
People pay upfront.
people pay upfront.
What is the average person paying when they come in here?
Between 1,500 and 3,500.
Okay. For the consult or
Consult and also treatments.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medicine,
Okay. Take a lot. Personal or business?
my business.
Okay. So there's no personal expenses running through here.
No, I really try my best.
You run that strict.
Yeah, I try. I don't get it 100% right.
Discount?
That I buy sometimes stock from them.
Okay.
Yeah, for my
Got
clinic.
you. So you say sometimes you go through here. Tell me about that sometimes.
I would maybe put food through.
Why?
No, I know that's not right. I'm trying my best. I'm much better than before.
So the question is why?
Why? Okay.
There's an answer there.
I think it's because I'm not actually drawing a salary.
Aha. Okay. Why are you not drawing a salary?
Because I don't really have much expenses because I stay at the business.
Okay.
I really try to keep that low.
It's a fair comment, but understand something. The business must make money for you. Right? You have to draw a salary.
Yeah.
You have to separate your personal expenses completely from the business,
Sure.
which you already know because you're doing it most of the time. But when you draw a salary, you also hold yourself accountable. Right? And most importantly, is that it allows you to build up your own investments outside of the business. Because right now, I can see everything's in here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that is also a problem in terms of your thinking. Part of the reason why you're not growing and expanding beyond these walls, and I know you're desperate to grow, is because you are treating this business like it's you. This business is like a car. It exists to serve you, and it exists to serve customers.
Yes.
And the moment you make that mental separation by drawing a salary, because you can afford it. It's not like you can't afford it. You can it doesn't have to be a huge salary, but you can comfortably afford it. Right? You'll start to treat this like an investment.
Okay.
You'll start to separate from it emotionally.
You hit it on the point. I think that's the problem.
Now, of course, if there's no money to draw a salary, you don't draw a salary, because I tell business people this all the time. As an entrepreneur, you come last. Staff has to get paid. Everybody else has to get paid. If there's profit, you take a salary. Okay? But you need to be drawing a salary. So do you not currently consistently draw a salary?
Not consistent, but I do.
From time to time?
Time to time.
So how does that happen? Do you like,
it depends.
This month I feel like a salary? Or this month I need a salary?
Yeah, it's more like I need a salary.
Okay.
Yeah, obviously.
And how, like 12 months in a year, how often do you not draw a salary?
So I would say the past year, it was less. So I would say maybe 50%.
And not because you couldn't, because you didn't need to.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You need to consistently draw a salary.
Okay.
Take whatever you drew for the last year, divide it by 12. Okay. It also puts consistency into it, and it drives you to know what you need to make. And don't link your income to the amount of consults you do.
Yeah.
Don't treat yourself like a commissioned person.
No. Okay. No, absolutely not.
Right? Makes sense.
Definitely.
Okay. What is your current biggest challenge financially?
Okay, it's to understand accounting, the accounting part.
Do you have a profit and loss report?
Yes, it's in there.
Okay,
I just have to show you.
your P&L report. Who does the P&L report? The accountant.
Accountant.
Okay, that's a mistake. You need to do it yourself.
Okay.
This is part of the reason why you've been taken for a ride.
Okay.
You're relying on the accountant for too much.
Oh yeah, no, I'm relying totally on my accountant.
And you must understand something. An accountant records history.
Yes.
They don't do what you do. They don't get ahead of the problem. They record what has happened.
Yes.
You need to have a P&L report running every single week,
Yeah.
so that you can know if you're behind or if you're in front of the problem.
Okay.
You with me?
Yes. I hear you.
We can't keep going for the after we got the disease. Talk to me about the shareholders loan.
Okay, let me just quickly see where's that.
108.
Yeah,
shareholders
so
loan.
basically what he's done is the loss of the business that is showing it currently. I was actually, so what he did is the other business, that amount, he put it as a loan that that the business owes me
Okay.
because of the loss.
Ironically,
No, that was December's figures.
Ironically, your fixed assets are almost identical to the loan account. Okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to go and do some accounting courses. You're in the business of money. I know you think you're in the business of healing, but you're in the business of money.
No, I know that.
Okay?
I know that.
You need to get a basic grasp of accounting. You don't need to be an accountant, but you need to understand how to structure your own profit and loss report. You need to understand how to work out your gross margins properly. You need to understand how to do financial forecasting. When last did you do a financial forecast? Right? So you have no idea what you should be doing in the next year, what margins you should be hitting, what targets you need to be driving for, how much of revenue you need to be spending on marketing and advertising. How do you decide on marketing budgets?
I just, yeah, exactly. That's
not running a business.
Yeah.
That's not running a business.
Yes.
Okay. So you need to get a basic grasp of it. So I'm not saying go do an accounting course.
No, of course.
Go online and
Yes.
and do the basics.
Okay.
Okay. You need to have a weekly P&L report. You need to have a monthly P&L report. You need to instruct the accountant what to do and not the accountant instructing you what to do.
Yes.
Because right now I can see he's telling you how to run your business.
Absolutely.
Financially.
Yeah, no, sure.
And because of it, he's overcharging you.
Yeah.
So I run business units that do multi-millions and our accounting fees don't come to 15 grand a year.
Sure. Okay. Cool.
You're paying. And I'm not so much concerned about the amount of money that you're paying, but that is a problem, you're being taken advantage of. I'm more concerned about the fact that somebody's driving your financial decisions and you're not driving them.
Absolutely. And I know that's why I asked you to help me with it. That's definitely one of the weakest
so I see you've got good financial control. You're not spending money on dumb shit. You're not making bad financial choices, but you're not making strategic decisions.
Yes, measuring things.
So how do you control stock in your dispensary? Because it's a big part of your income. How do you control those stock levels? How many months stock have you got?
Okay, so I've got about a month's stock.
You said about.
Okay. Because I have, it depends. It is, why I'm saying that is, it depends on the needs of my customers. So some of the products will move faster in 1 month than the other.
How do you determine that? How do you determine stock holding?
So I've got on Salon Bridge, that's my point of sale. We have, there's a stock control system.
And it helps you forecast what you need?
It helps me to forecast,
okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And we also do stock taking every week.
Okay.
So that, and then I can see what I need, what I don't.
So you've got all of that right, but you need to get on top of the financials.
Yes, no, I know that.
And you need to stop relying on the accountant. And you need to pay yourself a salary.
Absolutely.
Okay, what else is a problem for you in the financials? How do you get more money?
Yeah.
Is that?
I think yes. I think that there's also some of my questions.
We'll get
to that.
So,
yes,
so tell me quickly, what is the goal financially?
So, to become wealthy.
But that's an abstract idea. What's the goal?
The goal
it's like saying, I want to be thin. No. How many kilos do you want to be?
Okay.
I'm asking you a specific question.
Specific question. Okay.
And I'm not asking you personally. I'm asking the business. Like, what is your financial goal for the business? So, what is the number you want to hit?
Yeah, I want to hit.
Do you know, or are you making it up in your head?
No. I've thought about this. So my first goal, turnover, for 23. Now I would like to go this year, turnover.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a very small goal.
I know.
You've been doing this for
27 years.
It's a very fucking small goal. Why are you so conservative?
Playing safe.
What are you scared of?
Not being in control.
But yet you are allowing an accountant to tell you how to run your business financially. Are you listening?
I hear you.
I'm worried about not being in control, but I hand up control for the most important thing.
Okay. Yeah.
The very thing that you've got the most fear about, you're running headfirst to give yourself the fear.
Okay.
On the next episode of The Hustle with Justin Harrison.
We need to change the imaging of this. I actually have no fucking idea what this does when I look at it. Okay, so you've lost me already.
Okay.
I'm gone. What does that mean?
I think.
What the fuck do you actually do? That's fucking interesting. You need to make it fucking simple.